Yo, people. It's your boys. We in the building. It's the Hoopers. And this is nothing but net. You get me? And when my bro's not here right now, I'ma be the one to say it.
Come on.
Another week, another 3 points. How we feeling, man? How we feeling?
It's a good day in the neighborhood, man. It's a good day in the neighborhood.
It's a great day in the neighborhood.
Great day.
How you feeling, my bro?
Well, sir, if you just read the room, you can see there's excitement here. Arsenal are doing what they need to get done. That's another 3 points. All I wanted for this season is do what we've been doing in the big games, but then those little small games that we weren't getting those, fix that up. So far, St. James's Park fixed it up.
Tick.
West Ham patterned it.
Tick.
Now Fulham patterned it.
Tick.
I got Palace to come up. I've got these other fixtures, Brighton's to come up. I'm saying we need to pattern Bournemouth, pattern that, and hey, we can sit back.
Come on, bro. That for
sit
me,
back.
obviously right now, at this point of the recording, you get me? Currently got a nice little cushion at the top of the table.
Yeah.
You get me?
3 points clear.
Yeah, I mean, just a light little 4 points. I mean, nothing too crazy. You get what I mean? But do you know what it is, yeah? Like, jokes aside, obviously you can't take anything for granted in the league because we know just a few weeks ago
we were behind, yeah.
You understand what
Yeah.
I'm saying? And we managed to flip the script and now we're the team at the top and the other teams are chasing us. So we
Facts.
know any slip up we make is going to get punished.
Facts.
You understand what I'm saying? But
I just wanted to say, what were like main points you took out of the last games?
the last few games.
What was the game before the international break again? It was
West Ham at home.
West Ham at home.
West Ham at home. And before that, it was Newcastle, no?
Yeah, Newcastle 2-1.
Yeah.
So you do a main thing you've taken recently. You do a main thing, and I'll do one.
I took away quite a bit. But my main takeaway, and it's a shame that I have to start on a negative, and it's a shame that I have to cook my guy, but I like to be fair. You understand what I mean? I'm a fair man. And at the end of the day, if I'm propping you as a bags man, I am propping you as one of the best informed strikers in world football right now. I need to see more. You understand what I'm saying? And
Can you clarify who you're talking about?
I'm talking about Victor
Reese is nasty.
Gyok Lesnar Yokeres.
Okay,
You
yeah,
understand what I mean?
Yeah,
And I said this in my match reaction video. I think he's taken the Yok Lesnar nickname a bit too literally. You understand what I'm saying? Everything with this brother looks like a scrap.
Yeah.
Even when there's no centre back on him, it looks like he's fighting with himself to do what he needs to do. You understand what I'm saying? And I feel like it's the eagerness to succeed, but I don't feel like there's an ounce of composure in his game. And I'm not just talking about being in front of goal. I'm just talking about on the ball. I think it's just like 100 miles per hour, like in terms of his brain, but his body isn't. That it's not commuting. It's not, the message isn't being received. Do you understand what I'm saying? So his brain seems like it's moving faster than his body, and then what ends up happening is howlers. In particular, the last game, I was extremely frustrated with him because you actually had moments to get your shots off. See, in previous games, I've argued that we ain't creating enough chances for him, etc., etc. But you see in the games where you are getting chances, Olympiacos in the Champions League, Fulham away, even if you want to go Port Vale in the Carabao Cup where he was put through on goal by Max Dowman. It's like he took 3 business days to get the shot off, etc. I just need you to do better. Like, I think he had quite a few good chances in the past few games to score, and he squandered them. Some of them he's slamming over the bar. Other ones he's snatching at the shot. Like, do you know one thing I've realised about him, and it frustrates me as well? It's that a lot of the time he's taking his shots, And then like he ends up on the grass, bro. It's like, bro, how are you falling at that? Bro, a man's shooting and just on that. My bro, I'm a big fan. I rock with you. I support you. I think you will get through this. I think you'll start scoring goals.
Daniel Bedingfield.
I think you're gonna prove to be one of the better strikers in the league. But what you're doing right now isn't what's gonna work. And that's just me being real. Like sometimes you have to have a harsh conversation with your boy, innit? Like my brother, it's meaty. It stinks. You need to do better. You need to buck up your ideas. Because at some point, a 6'4" gym beast, as they're calling him now, is gonna return to full fitness. And if you continue playing like this, you're gonna find yourself on the bench, my boy. And there's not gonna be a single person that's gonna feel sorry for you. That's just me being honest. We're in a results-based business, and if you are my striker, part of your job to deliver results is to score goals. If you're not scoring goals, at some point you'll find yourself on the bench, and that's it. You understand? But
Just to be a little bit annoying and play devil's advocate, yeah. If I'm Gyökeres though, and I agree with a lot of the stuff you're saying, by the way, I just want to make that clear. But if I'm Gyökeres, I could just turn around and be like, I've still scored the most goals. Facts.
what in the league?
For us in general, in the league, yeah.
Okay,
He scored 3 goals. 3 goals in, 8 games?
fair. And I'll turn around and say, it's not enough, in my opinion. Like, I'm sorry, that you just won the Gerd Muller trophy. Now you're popping 3 goals in 8 games. Make your mind
No,
up.
again, I hear it. I agree with
Make your
a
mind
lot of the sentiment and stuff, but strikers statistically, usually they're a stats-based position, innit? So
Yeah.
if I'm Gyökeres, I'm looking around like, all right, cool, maybe I could be doing better, but I've still scored the most goals. Like,
And then, but if I turn around and my response to you was, in all competitions, you've played 11 games, I believe,
yeah, it's around 11, 12 games, I think.
and you scored in 2 out of 11 games. So you've blanked in 9 games. What's your response to that,
Fairs.
Gumby?
Fairs. I prefaced it with just to play devil's advocate, innit?
He's not a top goal scorer in all competitions, is he?
I think he is, bro. I don't think anyone scored more than 3. The goals have been quite spread out at the moment.
I was thinking maybe Saka.
I know
but
Reese is. I think Reese is doing the check now, but
No. I'm just listening.
I know Saka was injured. I know Trossard.
Saka's got a couple. I know Trossard's got a couple.
That's what I'm saying.
I think he's still the top goal scorer, bro. I think.
That means the goals have been very evenly spread,
Spread out. Timber's even got a couple. Gabriel, obviously.
Yeah, I think Trossard's got 3 as well.
Yeah, Trossard's joint top goal scorer. So,
And I loved everyone. I loved everyone's take. We live in a world where everyone's entitled to their opinions. Talking about opinions, do any of you lot miss Kai Havertz or?
No, not necessarily.
Okay, no problem. Oh, it's interesting. I feel like I sat here
This about to go
same time last season. After 8 games, a certain gentleman, Kai Ramdata Havertz, stood there 6'4", and people were saying he's holding us back. 8 games, 4 goals, 1 assist. He's holding us back. If we had a bagsman, he would have bagged more than that. Today I sit here with the same people that were saying it, telling me why 3 goals in 8 games is enough. It doesn't make sense. This is what I'm saying, and the reason I was glad we finally signed a striker that is known for just putting the ball in the back of the net. Because in recent years, football has been dumbed down in a way where people don't understand there's other aspects into how you get to your goals. One of the main biggest things that a striker needs to have, or attribute a striker possesses, that helps them score a lot of goals, is movement. Movement is one of the most underrated attributes you can have for why a striker scores a lot of goals. I was watching Haaland this week. It was an interesting game against Everton. He should have scored a bag of goals, by the way, but he scored 2. If you saw one of the first goals he scored, watch what he does. He's in control. The thing about Haaland that I love, he's always in control of the situation. Even what he done against Gabriel, against us, it wasn't a fluke. He knew what he was doing. He drew him in, then went back out. Smart. IQ, in control of the situation. Yeah? I'll get back to why I talk about in control of the situation. What Haaland done with Michael Keane is, there was basically space there. Michael Keane's basically here. Haaland's here. My man was essing out. So Michael Keane's now going for it because he knows he has to keep up with him. Because if he doesn't, the cross comes across, Haaland goal. Haaland knew, again, in control of the situation. He knew my man was essing out. Guess what he done? He knew he was always going to stop and break. Obviously, Michael Keane didn't know that. So his momentum's taking him. Haaland stopped for the drop back. Free. No one even around him. Boom, goal.
That was the header, innit?
No. It was he tapped it in. Was it a header or was it tap? I don't know. But the movement was exceptional. For me, I felt he was in control of that situation the whole time. So it was more about, I'm now free, pass the ball. In control. I feel with our guy, I haven't even really got an agenda against him like that. I feel like there are attributes he possesses that Havertz hasn't got. Yeah? My thing with the whole Havertz thing that I'm doing now was to say Arsenal have this situation where it's not going to be easy for strikers in the way we play right now. And I don't think none of you lot had that sympathy for my man when he was up top. And now I'm hearing all of these so-called excuses. Who else has scored more goals than him? That's not how you lot were judging Havertz. You were judging Havertz with the quality of strikers outside of Arsenal and what we could have. Gyökeres, now you're going, well, the other guys haven't scored that much. You weren't doing that with Havertz when Havertz was top goal scorer. You were going outside and you were going, well, look what Ekitike's doing. Look what, we could have had these, but we're not doing that with Gyökeres, which is all right. He just came in. I don't mind all of that. But now we understand why some people like me, the vigilante, was like, wait, hold on. The way we're analysing this is a bit skewed. But getting back to the Gyökeres thing, this is why my biggest issue with Gyökeres is movement. I think he is so hungry for a goal, it's like he's not in control of the scenarios. So like when Saka is like running on the byline, I don't feel like, I don't want to call him dumb, but I don't see IQ stuff like where he knows the defender's there, so he's going to hit him with a little, I'm free now. So you make the pass easier. Instead, after every game, I'm getting told, well, no one found him and no one, it's a Hoyland discussion, bro. Like, some of the greatest strikers, they know how to find space. So you almost make the pass easier. I promise you. Go and look what Haaland done to Will Keane. The way he looked like he was going to, last minute, now he's totally free. You have to find him. So I think just little things like that, I think if he improves, he will get goals. The reason I feel it will come, I even like what I saw, some of the stuff I saw against Fulham. I don't like the fact that he still hasn't bagged. But I'm not as harsh as some of the other people. I like some of the little he had that little, some people call it a Lukaku turn, where they're there, the little flickers, then he'd span. Yeah. And then I think he got like 3 shots off like that. I think our goal,
when he kind of pins the defender,
the corner was from something like that as well. So and Martinelli should have bagged from the one where he done that as well, like when he got the rebound. Yeah. So that is already something new I've seen. I say, ooh, that's a new update. No wonder my phone needed charging overnight. Do you know what I mean? That's a new update. But that's what I'm saying. There's still other parts of his game he needs to improve. Sonny's totally spot on when he spoke about balance. How can I have a beast of a striker, powerful, and you're always on the ground, my brother? Come on. And then also balance when like he needs to now pass, someone's done an overlap. It's like he has to turn his whole... To be fair, that thing I don't think is ever going to change. Scrap that one. But just movement. And the worst thing is, when you think about it, he actually has decent movement. I think a lot of his goals in Portugal came from some sort of movement.
Can I tag in quickly? Yeah. I feel like his movement is better outside of the box. I feel like his ability to run the channels, I feel like his ability to find little pockets between the fullback and the centre back for like passes, like in that little corridor there, I think is good. I feel like when he is in the box, like he's in the 18-yard box, or even in and around the 6-yard box, as you said, like when Saka goes by and this, that, and other, it's too much ball watching. In my opinion.
It's
It's too much ball watching, and again, I feel like these are things he can improve and this, that, and other. But I feel like you are spot on. I don't feel like he is in control of scenarios. I feel like when he's dueling with the centre back, it's a scrap, it's a fight.
Like Weng said, half of the time he's not even looking at the ball.
Yeah.
He's not looking at the trajectory of the ball. He's just bulldozing.
Like, and again, when you're just on this bulldozing thing, you're never gonna be in full control.
Yeah.
Because your focus is more on the player and not on the ball.
Yeah.
You understand what I mean? I don't ever think I've never seen him just strong arm, pin a centre back and be in full control
And then take
of the
it.
situation.
Yeah.
Do you understand what I mean? And I think these are areas of his game that he needs to improve. But I also think part of it is it's a mental game.
He needs a goal.
Yeah, as much as it's an ability game, I think he needs a goal.
I think with Gyökeres, he's aware of a lot of the critiques. Like, you guys have highlighted it, but a lot of the stuff Reece has highlighted, again, for me, as someone that's a big fan of him, I'm seeing that in his play. So I'm seeing you trying to overcompensate. I'm seeing you panicking. I'm seeing the lack of IQ, for a better term. Like, do you know what I mean? But I don't know, man. I feel like a lot of the times as well, he's opening up other avenues for players like Saka to flourish, which is helping the team ultimately win games as well. So there's some good there, but in terms of his actual playing style, I don't think it's not meshing as well as I thought it would.
But
be
even
meshing,
the Saka flourishing thing, I think is overstated, because before Saka got injured last season, I remember there was a stat that most of our goals came from Saka and Havertz. So Saka, he's had relationship with other strikers before anyway. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me, to be fair to him, when our wingers do go byline, how many times do we think they're going to find a striker with a cutback? It's not. And this is not just a Gyökeres thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So I don't want to just... But I'm just trying to say, if he's in control, you can change stuff. You can change the picture. And I just want to see more of that. Like, Sonny said it. Like, when the winger's got the ball, he's looking at these, running to death. Like, my brother, like... Do you know what I mean? I don't ever feel like a defender's having a tough game against you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I think they have tough games, but it's because we're just scrapping for 90 minutes.
No,
like,
scrapping.
It's not... Well,
when I say tough game, I'm talking about chess.
Yeah. They're not having a tough game because... This is why, like... You see when we face Sporting, this is why he was food for Gabriel and Saliba.
Yeah.
Because Gabriel and Saliba, they love that.
They want that.
That is their...
Yeah.
That's a
Okay,
very
like,
good
try
point.
and do the physical. We're just going to rough you
That's
up,
a
bro.
very good. That's a very good point.
We're just going to bully you up.
And think of the games people used to think Saliba struggled with, when people made smart runs in behind, and he's like, oh shit, gone.
Yeah, you understand that?
So I just need him to be just a little bit more, do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think he can learn that.
Yeah.
Like the attribute stuff, I'm leaving it alone. But it's funny, we talk about attribute stuff. I think that's a part of his frustration. I think same way we watch it, we're like, rah, that ball bounced.
There was a touch in I think the first second against Fulham. I literally was just like, but
I think it frustrates him as well.
Yeah. That's what I meant.
I
Like,
honestly
can
think
see
it
that in his
frustrates
play.
him as
Yeah,
well,
I can
yeah.
see it
This
in
is
his
what
play.
I think in his head. I know I'm better than that. You
Yeah,
get what I mean?
yeah.
But that sets the tone. That if your first action is howlers, you're probably gonna have a howlers kind of. But for me, the last thing I'm gonna say on Gyökeres, and for me, it's very straightforward. I didn't allow Lacazette. I didn't allow Jesus. I didn't allow Kai Havertz. And I definitely ain't gonna allow Gyökeres, because out of all the strikers I just named, outside of Lacazette, because Lacazette was a bagsman before he joined
when he
Arsenal.
came, he was.
Gyökeres is the most prolific goal scorer out of that bunch, outside of Lacazette. So for me, why am I gonna? If anything, I'm gonna allow the guys that we all knew weren't prolific, the Jesuses, the Havertz, this, that, another. And I'm sorry, there's certain things that I've seen 5'8", 5'9", Gabriel Jesus be able to do that. If you're not gonna score, I at least expect be able to bring the ball down, be able to bring others into play, get your weight of pass right, be able to create spaces and avenues for other people. If you're not goal scoring, you need Havertz does it, Lacazette did it, Jesus done it. And that still wasn't enough for me to just not be onto them.
Dare I say, Marino does it when he's up front.
But exactly. So for me, it's like, you're not scoring. Your hold-up play is not great. Your touch is heavy as shit. Your weight of pass is shocking. You're falling over every 2 seconds. I don't even think you're winning these scraps with these centre-backs. Why on earth am I going to allow you, bro? And you're my dog. So I have to be the one to tell you this, bro. Pattern up. That's it. Pattern up. I'm not selling my stocks, but pattern up, my bro.
And for me, yeah, how do I say this? Havertz, despite how much I love the youth, and I think he's misunderstood sometimes.
Misunderstood.
That's our way to put it, innit? Bloody hell. But nah, you're the Havertz. Yeah, I don't know.
Despite how much he's misunderstood, I don't actually think he's the answer for our striking thing. I think he fills in well. I understand why everyone still felt we needed a striker. I just felt some of the criticism towards his game was a little bit harsh. And what has been supporting that is hearing the excuses that have been flying in for Gyökeres. And I'm like, okay, so if you can use that for him, why weren't you using that? That's my only thing with Havertz. I'm not trying to say we should never have got a new striker.
I've
We
been guilty
all
of that,
felt
yeah.
we needed a new striker.
I've been guilty of that.
I'm one of them. My issue with the new striker is when we try to have conversations about does he fit into how we play, I was told if Moreno can score in this team, why can't he? No disrespect. That's not how football works, and that's what we're seeing, and that's why I wanted to have these convos. But listen, it will come. Gyökeres, you just need to get out of your head. You should have bagged. You should have bagged against Fulham. You went and slapped it, hit the lady at the top of the stadium. For me, that let me know you're in your own head, bro. Calm down. Let's get the composure back in your game. You know what I'm saying? And just to be a bit more cute about his finishes. I just feel like... I don't know if you lot feel the same, but I feel like when he's in front of goal, he's just stanching it, bro.
But that comes down to him overthinking.
Yeah,
It's
bro.
in his head. Yeah, like you
Like,
can
be
see.
a little bit
I
curious.
get worried.
He's just focusing. Let me just get this on target.
Yeah, personally
just
for
get on
me,
target, hope
I
for the
start
best.
getting worried once I can see that in my striker.
Yeah.
Because strikers, you're supposed to brush it off 10
Yeah,
seconds
like,
max.
you know, like sometimes people
yeah.
hit it and I'm like, oh, that's a good finish. And he didn't even stanch it too. Like it was. Do you know who does that? And I don't even want to shout out Ops and that. Cole Palmer, like it's a cute finish.
Yeah.
Like I think it was at the Club World Cup he done that fin. That's the fin. Like someone that's composed in front of
finesse,
goal.
man, some
Yeah,
finesse, yeah.
like be composed. Man, come on, man. But I think he will still come good. I know there's some people that had Gyökeres stocks. The more the games go by, they get more worried. I'm more saying I'm starting to see stuff I weren't seeing before. I think it will come. Do you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
that's what
Gyökeres,
I've
don't
got.
let us down, man. Please, brother.
But can I go for what else? I've noticed?
What have you noticed?
We've got the wall of Arsenal, bro.
Yeah, that would have been mine as well. I have to say.
We've got the wall of Arsenal. I think I don't want to be one of those guys that speak too soon. So I'm going to wait till about February and March and I'm going to have a serious Euro and Timber conversation because he's exceptional. I'm not going to lie, he's exceptional. I think also David Raya, I said it earlier when we were doing the whole Raya, all right, having that composure. Okay, wait, the start of the season was a bit, you know what I mean? But having that composure that your keeper's got this, beautiful. Then you get to the two centre-backs, Saliba and Gabriel. Beautiful. And then to the last one, I know Josh weren't the biggest fan of him, but Calafiori this season is night and day to the Calafiori I saw last year. My man was doing attacking joints first half, second half said, all right, let me defend. And he was actually defending. Two different profiles out wide in Harry Wilson and then Adama. Both locked out. I like our defence. We've only conceded 3 goals this season and 2 of them were set pieces. We've conceded 1 open goal play all season in all competitions.
Is no one's open
Goal play, yeah. I heard it. But I
Open
tried to
play
let it go. I tried to let it go. I tried to let it go thinking, maybe.
Hey, do you know what?
Yeah.
Love for bringing that up. Open play goals. Open play. Do you know what? It gets like that though.
Yeah.
Because our defense is phenomenal. All of you lot out there, how many of you lot, when we scored that first goal, we were like, okay, I think we've got this now.
Yeah, game's done.
9 minutes extra added time. Were any of you lot sweating?
No.
I was kind of like, yeah.
I was waiting for the second.
Yeah,
I
bro.
was waiting for us to bag the second.
Yeah, I thought we had a pen.
Right.
Yo, so for me, that defense is phenomenal. I'm not gonna lie, that defense is phenomenal. And a lot of people say defense wins you the title. Attacks win you games and blah, blah, but a good defense wins you the title. And I hope that's what we're saying when it comes to May, because those guys, if they stay fit, and it's mad I say if they stay fit, because we know we've got mascaras that we like, that's on the bench. Hincapié is still to come. MLS is not even getting game time.
Ben White, that was our fan favourite.
Bro, like, I'm telling you, like, sometimes the manager can jar us, but whatever he's done with this defense, phenomenal business.
I always have to tip my hat off to Arteta for the defense. I can't lie. As much as I'm one of his staunchest critics, defensively, he don't miss.
Yeah.
He actually don't miss. Down to the keeper situations, all of that. The guys he signed in defense, more time than not, he don't miss, man.
I want to have a conversation. There's an honest conversation as brothers, yeah? Because this is about a player we all like, and we I think most of us like him anyway. You understand what I mean? If I'm Ben White, who's been a very good servant to this club. He's been very good since we signed him. Benny Blanco, all of that good stuff, solid. He was good as a centre back, and then when Saliba came back, he moved to right back, locked it down, done his thing. How do I get my jersey back? Because the guy that's currently playing right back is fucking phenomenal. Like, I don't have enough in my vocabulary to describe how good Urian Timber is. Like, the brother, he might be our most technically gifted player. He's top 5 most composed players at our club. He's a bully. Defensively, he's locking up everything. Like, I can't even remember too many moments where he's been cooked for real. Which is very, like, you know, every dog has their day. I've seen fullbacks get absolutely torched. Some of the best fullbacks in the world have been absolutely torched here and there. But with Timber, like, even if a guy gets past him, he never really got cooked. Like you never really see Timber get cooked. You understand what I'm saying? Like, and I think if Timber adds that just a little bit more in the final third, and I think he's capable of doing it, like, he could easily be one of the best right backs in the world. I don't think he's too far off it.
I was going to ask, what's stopping him from being in that conversation now? Because I know Reece didn't want to go too early.
I didn't want to.
What's stopping him being in the convo now?
I don't think anything's stopping him. However, I like to see it over. We saw it last season. So that to me is
post
the first
ACL,
season.
which we all
that
seem
to me is the first season we've seen him at that level. I think he was good at Ajax, but he wasn't where he is now. And I think if he does it this season and it ends with silverware, I think we'll be comfortable to put him in that conversation. But rather than doing Timber prop, what does this mean for Ben White?
I was going to say, before I get to Ben White, remember, and Timber was injured last year. He came out and said he was hurt, but Arteta kept putting him in, like, blah, blah. He came out and explained that.
He didn't finish the season, did he?
He's a soldier.
No, so basically, when we got knocked out of the champs, that's
when
when they felt, okay, now,
cool,
the PSG ties, he was injured. We forced him to play, and he was still doing, do you know what I'm saying?
But remember, there were certain matches that, bro, he didn't train for the whole, like, they just got him ready for match day.
And the world's starting to notice. I even heard the interview of Jack Wilshere saying something like, he feels Arsenal's title depends on my man staying fit. A right back.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying? So that's where sometimes my frustration comes with that little 23-24 season. You know, a lot of people go, we messed up with our signings with Rice and Havertz. And I'm like, bro, we went to the last day of the season and Urian Timber didn't play. We signed him and he got injured the first game.
Is that 23-24? 22-23, no?
No, 22-23 was Jesus Zinchenko, no?
Yeah.
23-24.
So 23-24, he got injured the first game, bro.
And I remember Arteta
So we didn't have him that season.
Bro,
I remember Arteta saying that his injury disrupted our whole
Everything.
season. Disrupted our whole
I
season.
can't remember if the man were there, but I was at the Community Shield game when we faced City.
Yeah.
90% of Arsenal fans left that day saying, this guy's insane.
Do you remember what he done? Do you remember what he done?
My days, I was there live in the flesh, bro.
And do you know where he played that game?
Left back, no? Left back, yeah. Playing
So
left
I'm
back.
saying to you, someone of that quality that we're saying now might be the best right back in conversations and maybe the best performer for our team this season. He wasn't even there that season. Imagine he played. That might mean. Anyway, let's not digress. Ben White, I love that you. Benny Blanco, I love his mentality. I like the shithousery he does. Football's an unfortunate game, man. The person in front of him is phenomenal, and you hit the nail on the head. It's not just the fact that you can't get past him defensively. When he then gets the ball, the guy's got feet. What game was it where he went to the byline and he twisted both of them and then came
Newcastle away.
Come on.
Like he's top 5 most technically gifted players at our football club.
He's definitely one of the better dribblers. So I'll give him that.
Bro,
Like the way
The guy was a centre back. We signed him as a centre back.
And what's mad is he's done left back shifts for us, plays right back starting for us. Holland, he does centre back shifts with Van Dijk.
The guy's a freak, bro.
It's mad. Because Dumfries was obviously the right back there, isn't it?
The guy's a freak, bro.
It's mental.
even
guy's
what's
a
his name?
freak.
Mickey Van der Ven.
Van der Ven's the left back,
Yeah, it's a play left back.
Van der Ven's the left
Timber
back,
plays
yeah.
centre back.
The guy's
mad.
a freak, bro.
It's crazy. Like it's and whilst we're talking about I can't use that word. Whilst we're talking about abnormal players, yeah, this brings me on to my next question because I got questions about these fullbacks, yeah. How the fuck does Skelly get his jersey back? Because the guy that we've got playing as a left, because he's not playing as a left back. He's not
as a left.
He's just on the left.
He's
yeah.
just on the left.
No, I have to, yeah.
Even as a left, it's not accurate because sometimes I see it
Bro,
right with
the guy that we've got as
a player.
as a player,
As an entity.
as an
in the player.
entity on the pitch, he's just everywhere. Like, bro, I saw something. I think it was this morning that said his disallowed goal versus Fulham might be the coldest disallowed goal I've seen.
That finish was so nasty, bro.
First
I
time.
screamed, literally.
First time.
Screamed.
Do you know what it is, Sonny? Yeah, I get why people have an issue with Calafiori, yeah, because it shouldn't make sense. Nothing
too
about
unpredictable,
Calafiori should be working. Like that's why I think people are almost trying to say they don't like it because they feel in the end he will show this shouldn't work.
Do you know what's... Sorry. Do you know what's mad, yeah? Because I have to say it because I've said it to you before, yeah? He's not mad fast. I don't think he's that potent in attack. I don't think he's that good defensively. I don't even think he's great on the ball like that. I don't know how he does it. Like, I don't know how he does what he does and why it looks so cold. Because when I look at, like, when I break it down, attribute for attribute, there's nothing special there. There's nothing that shouts out to me like, you know, like, okay, this is it. Like, what is his key attribute?
Arrogance.
I actually don't know.
Arrogance.
Even down to him being like a 6'2" left back, the whole thing. It's like, what
No, Josh, that's it. What is Calafiori's key attribute?
And that's
I
what
couldn't
comes
tell
to
you.
your question.
I couldn't tell you.
If I'm sitting here and I'm just comparing them as footballers, MLS for me is the better footballer. That's why a lot of people have this thing where they feel MLS should be starting.
Yeah.
But for me, if you're just judging the game, how you're judging the game, Calafiori can't get dropped, bro. He's having a very good season. And what I love this in football in general. I love when I can see someone's improved.
Yeah.
I love the fact that I feel like he's got used to the pace of the game, the intensity, and he's adjusted. And he doesn't get caught out like he was getting caught out the seasons before. But the thing I love, Sonny, I love the fact that he doesn't look like he gives a shit about what the instructions were at the start of the game.
Why was he even there for that finish? That's what you need to ask yourself. He was on the edge of the box, in the middle. Not even like he was on the left or the right.
Bro.
Bang in the middle where the centre forward, where the centre forward supposed to be.
I can't remember
The finish.
I can't remember what game it was, yeah. I think we were chasing, we're either chasing the game or it was 0-0 or whatever the case is. I saw bro doing 1-2s on the right wing and getting mad. He didn't get the two. Like, my left back is on the right wing getting mad. He didn't get the twos from a 1-2 over on that side. Like, what are you doing there,
And
bro?
do you know why he's technically underrated? Yeah, because after that shot he had that was disallowed.
Yeah, the volley.
The volley.
The-
just
even
over-
before the volley, he had the next
A
shot by
right-footed
here
one.
with his
Yeah,
right
right.
foot,
Yeah.
and it was going in.
Yeah.
it was going in.
Then he hit the post before international right foot edge of the
Yeah.
box as well. Similar, yeah.
And then the volley afterward. I'm like, bro, what?
Bro, this is
Who
crazy,
are
yeah.
you, cuz?
You see, last season when we had our striker crisis, yeah. Someone asked him, like, obviously also having the striker crisis, could you play up front? He's like, bro, as a kid, I always wanted to be a striker. This, that, and that. You know, like, I read the interview. I mean, I watched the interview, yeah, and I thought to myself, he's not bantering. Like, he is dead serious.
Nah, he's dead serious.
If Arteta said to him, Calafiori, can you do a job up? Okay.
Yeah,
Hey man, Arteta was putting Tierney left wing, bro. Calafiori.
Do you remember against PSV, his right foot is fit? Like, bro, he can finish, bro.
Nah, he can finish too.
Where does Calafiori rank in terms of finishers at our club?
He's up there, you know.
Nah, he's up there.
He's up there. No.
Where
He's
does he?
therefore
Because
up there.
think about it. What he done isn't a fluke. He scored something like that against City.
City,
Yeah.
Like, so it's not a like he's
Even the goal he scored against City, he used his instep,
Yeah,
bro.
bro.
It didn't even make sense. Like, but no, let's just like humour me for a second. Top 5 finishers at Arsenal, quickly.
Well, Gyökeres is definitely there.
Yeah.
It's like I want to put Nelly there, but this is a difficult question still.
I'll go Gyökeres, Saka, Marino.
Oh, Marino's there.
Calafiori.
Marino's there. Rice. Is Rice a good finisher?
Rice. Rice and Nelly maybe for the last spot then. No, Trossard. Oh my days. What am I doing?
Yeah, Trossard's
Trossard,
there.
yeah. Trossard,
So
yeah.
Calafiori's in your top 5
Calafiori's in my
Martinelli
five,
isn't.
it's my
Yeah,
five.
cool.
Yeah.
Go on.
No,
Calafiori's
Trossard's
my
there
five.
for me. Marino's there for me. Gyökeres is there for me. I'm gonna have to put Saka in there. Calafiori might not make my 5, you know.
But where he's that 6th though, isn't
Yeah,
he?
he's somewhere. He's somewhere. still.
My 5 would be Gyökeres, Trossard, Saka, Nelly, and then it's literally a scrap between Marino and Calafiori.
You think so? Marino's a dinners
Marino,
though.
bro, he bites.
Think of his finish against Real Madrid. That was naughty, bro.
The header against Newcastle.
That's my
class,
thing
bro.
I think his aerial ability might be the only reason he gets in above Calafiori. But Calafiori would
Leicester
be
away last season.
Calafiori would be
Marino.
like sixth. I think he's a better finisher than that Odegaard and that. Do you know what I mean? That I think Odegaard can
Nah, do you
finish.
know
Don't get me
yeah,
wrong.
Odegaard
but-
can
but
finish. He's just.
I think Calafiori is a
Yeah,
finisher, bro.
But my thing about Calafiori, and that's what I keep saying about him, the difference between Odegaard and Calafiori, we will talk about Odegaard like, bro, have you got anxiety, bro? Just let it go.
Yeah.
Where Calafiori, he's
There's
arrogant.
conviction,
It's
bro.
his arrogance. Yeah, like he thinks he's the guy.
Yeah.
Like, bro, if he gets a sniff, he's slapping it. So that's why. Remember when you went on the space? Why is he taking the most shots?
I'm not even
That's-
arguing,
bro.
I think he had the most shots for us yesterday as well against Fulham. Sorry,
He doesn't give a shit.
It was either
bro.
him or Gyökeres,
Yeah.
but yeah, like bro, he's just barking it, bro.
I think the last thing I want to say in this episode is I want to talk about Mikel Arteta and tactics. I think he set us up in a way this season where, like you lot have seen, we've only really conceded 1 goal from open play. Yes, against Fulham, it was a difficult game. I saw what they were trying to do. I know everyone was getting really frustrated with the centre-backs holding the ball for so long. But that mid-block was so, we were trying to bait them. Like, it's
drag
clear.
them
Like,
out.
I know it's jarring to watch, but come on, like, if you were trying to understand, you could see what they were trying to do, but it just weren't back. Like, Fulham also knew what we were trying to do.
stubborn,
Do you know what I
yeah.
mean? The only thing I'll say is, even it's nice to just go, oh, everything's rosy and blah, blah, blah. The only thing I'll say that I am still skeptical about is if Fulham scored first. Am I still seeing kind of the same old stuff? Now, it's hard to judge because I feel against Newcastle, he showed that he wanted to, everyone was coming on. Like, he wanted it. I think that's the game where Trossard was even right back or something,
yeah.
when he was chasing the goal. But the reason I don't really want to copy and paste the Newcastle game is I felt we played well anyway before that point. So some of these games where it's just looking like nothing's happening, that's where I feel like I've still got that worry in me that if the team scores first, will we still struggle? Because Fulham had to come out after we got the goal, which made the game much easier for us to control in the end. But yeah, that's just my only little thing that I would say I need to see, because the creativity hasn't changed. I know we're trying to move the ball forward quicker.
That's partly.
It's still like, if people want to put on individuals, because I know Eze weren't good at all, yeah, then you can do that. But I don't know, the way we move the ball. This is why I get on the other side, why some people still kind of protect Gyökeres, because it's like, my brother, like, the football, like, but one open goal, one
Open goal play, yeah.
I've done it again. One open play goal, you low key gotta say we're doing something right.
Yeah.
My thing that I've kind of like noticed with us, yeah, and it's so, I don't know, maybe the man will help me out with this, yeah. I feel like the ball's moving quicker without going anywhere.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
Yeah.
Like, especially with Zubamendi coming in.
Yeah, because Zubamendi doesn't take as much touches.
He doesn't take as many touches as, you get me, number 5 would have last season. But it's just not.
Yeah.
And again, part of my frustration in terms of like Gyökeres not scoring and stuff as well is like, when we do get in them chances, like in them spaces, for the ball to go in behind for him, he's made the like slight move, because he does do it during the game. Do you know what I mean? It's not just some of the things we were saying earlier where there's no IQ there. A lot of the times, if you actually watch the game, he's ready to go, but the ball will just go back wide. It's coming back to Saliba and Gabriel. I still feel like in the middle of the park, there's something we need to figure out. I'm not too sure what it is. And I don't know as well. Declan for me sometimes as well, man. It has to go as quick as Zubamendi's popping it. It has to pop quicker with him as well.
And that's why I weren't mad at Scholes' take. I know a lot of people got annoyed with Scholes' take, but the only thing I agreed with Scholes is when he said sometimes Declan Rice holds on to the ball for too long. That's when I said the cul-de-sac thing. Because I was like, you're running to the pass.
You mentioned that
let
before,
it go.
yeah.
Yeah.
My issue with Deck, just on that specific subject, I just think he's too apologetic. Like, oh no, sorry. I saw it. Bro, just
do
play
it. Yeah, do it.
Just play it.
Yeah.
Just play it. Like, and again, I just think it's that. Like, it's been drilled in that we don't want to lose this ball. But when he does play them vertical passes, because he played quite a few against Fulham, they were on the money. So it's just like, bro, you've seen it. That's what pisses me off about Deck. He's seen it. You're not apologising because you didn't see the run. You're apologising because I saw you and go back to Saliba. I'll go next to do you know what I'm saying? That, bro, just... You get it, but I think tactically, if I'm being honest, speaking about being more, we're definitely a lot more vertical, and we definitely play through the center a lot more. I think Arteta's system there's 2 key components in Arteta's system: the CDM, whoever's playing 6, and Saka. I think whoever's playing 6 is the key to the system. Is who makes everything tick. Is who picks up the ball from the centre-backs, who progresses it. The main threat in our attack is Saka. It's been that way for like 5 seasons.
When you say the right winger, like you said CDM.
Sorry?
You know, like...
No, because I feel like it looks different when Saka's not there.
Don't you think Madueke was a threat?
It looks different when Saka's not there. I think Madueke was a threat. I think Saka is...
No, obviously there's a quality difference. But I'm saying, when Saka went in the team, it's not like we started like moving it down the left. It was still a lot of right.
Cool. So, all right. So the 6 and the right winger, you get me? Because I think Ethan played well when he played right wing as well. So, yeah, cool. I think our system is set up for the creativity to come from the right, and then the striker is doing a job for the team, and I think the left winger is designed to be a goal scorer. So whether that be Trossard, whether that be Martinelli, you'd see that their role is more to chip in with goals. Like, I think between them, they got like maybe like 17, 18 goals in all comps last season. Do you understand? Trossard does his numbers for us. I'll be real. Do you get what I'm saying? I just think for this to work the way that we're trying to make it work, the people that are playing in those 10 roles, they now have to step up and do a little bit more. So whether that be Eze, Erdegaard, Merino, Declan Rice, Wanyeri, those guys have to do a little bit more, and they have to take a bit more risk, whether that be through dribbling, through passing. They have to, because Zubamendi's gonna get you the ball. That the one thing about the way Zubamendi plays, he's not holding on to that. He's getting it and he's fizzing it through them lines. You understand what I'm saying? So now it's down to Eze, it's down to Odegaard, it's down to Declan Rice or whatever. Can you now supply these forward guys? You understand what I'm saying? Because there will be games where they triple up on Saka. There will be games where the mid block does stifle us, and then it's like, okay, cool. So what's next? And I feel like the next evolution for Arsenal, in order to make us successful, is to get more shots off from outside the box, more shots from distance, more through balls in central areas. Because Gyökeres makes that run off the shoulder a lot. So again, against Fulham, we found him a good 3-4 times. Eze found him, Rice found him, Saka found him. And it resulted in shots, and I feel like we just got to keep that going. But I think we'll be good.
But I was just gonna say, sorry, bro. Even with you basically calling for our tens to be a bit more, or our central players to be a bit more proactive, I don't like the fact that one of the things I used to criticize Odegaard for, or I do criticize Odegaard for quite a lot, is how often he drifts. And even with Eze, the few games he's been playing for us, I'm already seeing that come into his game. Like he's out right. He's out on the right a couple times. Out on the left. I need you just to stick there, bro. Make things happen.
I think
I trust Saka enough. Like what you're saying. Like I trust Saka enough to do the thing on the right hand side. The left winger, I kind of get there.
Do you know what it is, bro? I think against low blocks and mid blocks, the creative players, they want to find space. They want to find space so that they can see a better picture. Do you understand what I'm saying? So naturally, if they've crammed the central area, you're going to drift into wider areas in order to find space, one, to receive the ball, and then you can kind of see, like, all right, cool, how can I affect this? I think the big difference between Eze and Odegaard is Eze's cool with a give and go. Odegaard's going to, all right, I've got it, you lot make runs for me so I can now... Eze will play it, underlap, create a space, Saka drifting, this, that, and all of a sudden the pictures change. Do you get what I'm saying? So that I just think... You lot are the creative hub of the team. The Ezes, the Odegaards, the Wanyeris, the Declan Rices of this world, the Marinos of this world. I just need you lot to take more. It can't just be him.
Yeah.
Whoever's on the right, it can't just be him. You understand what I'm saying? It can't, you know what I mean? But it's never going to work like that.
For me, part of the reason I was so excited we signed Eze is because at Palace, I saw that he has the ability to penetrate that space, irrespective of whether he needs to go out wide or not.
Yeah.
He can pick up the ball in the central area, turn. He's coming in there. Like I'm disrupting this low block.
Pauses.
Yeah, I guess. Pause. Sorry, damn.
He's doing
It's
what?
from the
Touch.
penetrate.
Oh, yeah.
It's from men. It was like, bro, we're going down a
Hey, we're talking ball, guys. Come on, man.
Yeah. Actually, there's no pauses in ball. Yeah, facts. But yeah, no, I wanted to say, Sonny said something. It's funny. I wanted him to finish that thought because I was gonna say something, and when he said that, he actually supports what I was gonna say. I'm going to hit you that was maybe a different little angle because every time I speak to Arsenal fans, we keep talking about this 10. This 10. Odegaard, Eze, Nonieri, this 10. You know that's not the only way for us to score goals. I've seen teams where the front three are the danger men and the way they play with each... The way they move the ball with each... All of that, yeah. Anyway, all I'm trying to say is, like, you can have a relationship with the front three. Do you think, when was the last time you ever felt our front three all had a good game? All of the front three.
Oh, not since the 22-23
I actually can't, it was, I think, from the Jesus days, innit? With the Nelly and Saka.
Yeah.
Nah, there was a game this season, Eze, Madueke, and Gyökeres all
Had
done
a good
well.
game, yeah?
Yeah, was it Forest? No.
Forrest, Eze played, didn't it?
No, it
It
was
was Eze's assist.
Yeah, Eze's assist for Gyökeres. Is that when Madueke done the little hezzy and Gyökeres made the run around him and then Gyökeres hit the post?
Was that Forrest?
But again, I get the overall point you're making is accurate. It's rare.
And look, it didn't look bad that game, innit? I lie.
Yeah.
They were the ones.
Yeah.
Eze wasn't playing in the 10 that game.
Yeah.
He's the one that got this. So I feel like sometimes the front three, I need to see you lot do something because Yeah, like Sonny said, sometimes in the midfield, you're trying to pull people out of positions to give you lot the spaces for you lot to do stuff with each other. Do you know what I'm saying? So that's sometimes I like to see that. Like, I remember United's, I think it was the front three of Martial, Rashford, and the guy from Marseille. They were causing havoc.
Yep.
Just those three at the front. Bro, when they broke, it was mad. So I just feel like I want to see more of that from Arsenal. But one thing about Arsenal, we do lack pace in our team, man. We've got issue with pace in our team, but hey,
It's very evident, man. It's very evident. Like, for some reason, I thought we had like quicker players, but of late, I'm like,
I think
especially
Martinelli's still the fastest player.
yeah, I'm like, especially when like, and Trossard's my guy. I'm not critiquing him for it, but like when he starts on the left and Saka's not the quickest as well, and then especially now we got Gyökeres, he's not known for like pace or anything. I'm like, bloody hell, who's gonna take the ball, take the man?
He was when you lot scouted him, but now we know the rule.
Who told you that, bro?
Shout out 91.
But nah, it's for sure we don't have enough speed in the squad.
Yeah.
No way.
But yeah, man.
Yeah, man.
What do you think about the way we covered it? Do you think there's anything we've missed from the games that we've seen thus far? What is it, 9 games at the moment?
Yeah, in the league anyway. I think no, I think we got it
highlight
spot
the
on.
issues.
I think Gyökeres needs to have a long look in the mirror at himself and, you know, get his act together. I think we've got the best defense in the world. I've said it multiple times, but I do still feel like there's areas for improvement. So yeah, man, you know what I mean. But as we say, another week, another 3 points. 4 points clear at the top of the league at the point of recording. Got a couple interesting games coming up in the Champions League and in the league, but I think we're in a very good position right now, lads. You know what I mean?
Yeah?
I'm impressed. I can't lie. I'm impressed so far.
You lot know what to do. Like, comment, subscribe. This was another episode of Nothing But Net. We out.